In the States, man, I just began to pick up on something wasn't right with money and the economics in the States.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Plug World. We live and direct. You feel what I'm saying? Today we tapped in with my dog, Trent Genius. He just landed in Thailand. He letting us know, hey, it's cheap as hell out there. This is why people are leaving America in mass numbers. You feel me? Let's tap in. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Leave a comment below. Let's get it.
And I had to suck it up. I had to suck up the anxiety, suck up the fear, put some meditation music on the airplane, and take a sleep aid medicine and just knocked out. Next thing you know, I'm here. And so I wanted to make this video, man, to tell y'all about like what I've been spending in Thailand and how cheap it is out here, y'all. And y'all already know that's the reason. If you subscribe to my channel, you already know the reason I moved out here was to have a better lifestyle when it comes to finances. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about money all the time, but being in the States, man, I just began to pick up on something wasn't right with money and the economics in the States.
If you're in America right now, I know you're cooked. You are cooked. Same deal with Canada. All of North America, cooked. Because every single day you live in paycheck to paycheck, you're wondering about where your next dollar is coming from. You feel me? You're wondering about where your next meal is coming from. Yeah, you know, on the outside, you make everything look good because everybody is so good at doing that here, making it look like they making all this money and they got everything in order. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, they suffering, gang. They suffering. I know the feeling. That's why me personally, I'm saving up every single dollar right now. I'm getting ready for that move. I'm about to hop on that plane and go straight to Thailand. The cost of living in North America, hooked. You feel me? The Matrix for real. Let's get back into the video. Let's get it.
I knew it wasn't me because I'm not like a big baller. You know, I don't buy expensive stuff. I don't be spending carelessly or nothing like that. I'm just a normal person, normal man, just trying to make a way for his family. I'm just trying to do the right thing, you know? And I just noticed that in the States, I could not get ahead, man. And for those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. But like I said, man, I just noticed that even making six figures, you know, I make over six figures. You know, I've been making that kind of money for some years now. Not to be bragging or anything, but I'm just letting y'all know, coming from even my perspective, you listening to a guy who I'm pretty much well off. You know, I pretty much got a stable, decent income due to my hard work and my efforts and my career. But like I said, even I noticed. So I know if you don't make what I make, or if you make close to what I make, I know how tough it could be for you living wherever you live at.
Hey, yo, my dog is 100% correct. Most people North America wide are making 50K or less. They're not making six figures, bro. They just not doing it. So you got to ask yourself a question real quick. If a person who's making over 100K per year still left the country because even he was struggling, what does that say about over 80% of Americans and Canadians right now, gang, making less than 50K? They don't have a skill. They never went to college. Maybe they did, but they dropped out. Maybe they completed college, but they're in debt, over 10 to 20 to 30, 40, 50K in debt. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all better really tap in and really look at where the country gonna be in the next 5 years. By the time we get to 2030, where will you be? Do you think that the cost of living will increase or decrease? You feel me? Me personally, I think they're gonna raise the prices on everything. They're gonna price you out. This is America. This is Canada. The Matrix. You feel me? My dog packed up his bags. He got the F out of there and he making good money. You feel me? If I'm not mistaken, bro was living in Arizona, paying at least 5K a month on rent. 5K a month on rent? Treacherous work. You would never catch me doing that. You feel me? But he had the means to do it. And even he had to flee the country. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, this is just the simple fact of the matter. It's not even just regular people leaving. It's rich people too. Over 100,000 Canadians left Canada in 2024. We about to get the numbers for 2025 come 2026. My prediction, double that. At least maybe 200,000 people left the country. You feel me? Not just due to cost of living and quality of life, But we got an immigration issue happening in Canada too. And based on the current state of events and affairs happening across North America, we're going to see a lot of people getting the F out of here. I promise you that. Let's get back into the video. Tap in.
Even if you live in the States, I noticed a downhill trend in money in the States, and it wasn't our fault. It wasn't my fault. I just noticed people wasn't making money no more. People's not spending money no more because they can't afford to. So I set my sights on Thailand. You know, I just had a new kid come into the world and stuff, and I'm just like, yo, I can't, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it living here, man. I gotta go make a way. I gotta step out on faith, and I gotta do something better, man. And I came out here to Thailand, I did my research on it. I looked up the cost of living, it was perfect. Cheaper housing. A lot of people don't have cars, you don't need cars. A lot of people drive freaking motorpads and motorbikes, and people take taxis like it's normal. It's normal to take taxis out here, like nobody gonna judge you. You know, like I'm walking to the beach, everybody's walking to the beach.
You got to ask yourself a question. When the last time you walked to a beach? You feel me? You ain't got no beach close to you, and you're paying over $2,000 a month on rent and expenses. He not paying that. Rent over in Thailand goes from anywhere as low as $200 a month all the way up to the higher end condos that's going for maybe $1,100, $1,200. Still way less than you would pay in North America. You see what I'm saying? And you got a beach culture. You got food that isn't filled with preservatives and poison like in North America. And it's just a better quality of life for a fraction of the cost of what you would pay if you were in the US. America is cooked. Canada is cooked. North America is the matrix. And I'm going to keep saying that until people realize it. You feel what I'm saying? We starting this YouTube channel from the mud. Barely any subscribers right now, but I promise you, when I touch down in Thailand, y'all gonna really see. Hey, I promise, I vow to show y'all the peace and the serenity that comes with traveling. And you feel me? Like just the quality of life shooting to the roof, skyrocketing. You feel me? It's that time for real. This is 2025 right now. Watching 2026, I am personally predicting a skyrocket and increase in numbers of people leaving North America to find a better life abroad. Let's get it.
People walking to eat breakfast. You know, like you got people wake up in the morning and get on the back of a moped just to go to work. These are normal, hardworking citizens, y'all. And so it's the perfect place if you want to get out of the rat race, or this is the perfect place if you don't want to have that competitive spirit in society like America has. You know, it's like you got to be somebody and have all this stuff and have all this material stuff in the States. And it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like to compete with nobody. I like to team up with people. And then when you in the States, it's hard to connect with people. It's hard to network with people. It's hard to get to know people because everybody's against you. Everybody feels like you're a threat when you're trying to do good with your life. So I moved out here to get away from all that stuff. And yo, I'm shit, look, I can't explain this much more. The proof is in the pudding.
And there you have it, gang. I'm moving to Thailand. What much more can I say? Cost of living, check. Food, check. Housing, check. Culture, check. Beach, check. The simple fact of the matter, once again, is that you cannot get this type of quality of life in North America. I don't care how much money you make. You see what I'm saying? And if you're a millionaire, you're making all this money, how much do you have to spend just to live luxuriously in the US? Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. Whereas overseas, regular people can live like a king without having to break the bank. That's what we're looking for. We're looking at how to beat the matrix. This right here, my friend, this is how we beat the matrix. Never feeling inflation and upping that purchasing power. You see what I'm saying? But what do y'all think? Y'all think this is cap? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, it's your boy Plug World. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Let's get it.